Monster Trucks Mayhem is a game that came out in 2009, published by the same company that made the Deal or No Deal video game. Just two of many timeless classics.
And pick a case.
I remember this game very fondly. It was so great. All the memories of me and my family and endless fun. I must have been remembering Mario Kart. What's up, guys? It's NameCody here, and every time I type this intro out with different, yet equally incorrect punctuation. I'm gonna summarize this entire video right now in 9 words. Monster Trucks Mayhem does not have a Wikipedia page. But hey, neither do I, so let's not judge a book before they hatch, and metaphors aside, let's get started. Some context. Just like every other middle-of-the-road game I've covered on the channel, this one has its roots in my childhood. I remember playing this game for hours with my siblings, but I've come to find out that it's a single-player game. So those memories are a lie, and they just handed me the controller and pretended I was playing. But there's only so much time we can spend on the options menu before we're forced to face the inevitable. It's time to play. If you've ever been to a monster truck rally, you're gonna know what this game is about. Or, you know, if you can kind of just think about it for 1 second, the game is exactly what it appears to be. What I will immediately praise is the amount of testosterone I get from just watching this game. Here's a gas station. No more, dang it. Here's some cars. I don't think so. Who doesn't love monster trucks and destroying stuff? Explosions in a sewer. Awesome. In Scotland? Oh, okay. On a roof? Yeah. This map sucks, but this is a flippin' volcano. Name another game with a grumbling volcano. I'll wait. But funnily enough, wreaking havoc on the creation of man is not the point of the game. It's actually a racing game, complete with terrible controls, as all racing games must have. Once you win a race in an area, you unlock the challenge of that area, ranging variously in absurdities, which we'll go over later, of course. There's like 7 tracks, and that's the whole game. But there's a lot of depth and love put into it, so... Stage 1, the Junkyard, which is just about the worst name for it. There's like an abandoned barn / parking structure and some castles, but no junk is present. As the first race, this one is meant to be pretty easy, but to be honest, the difficulty does not increase the whole game, aside from glitches, so that's the last time I'll be mentioning that. And I did get last. It was my first time getting back into the game, okay? I was still kind of learning the controls. The Junkyard Challenge is to run over 30 objects, which you'd think is super satisfying, and it is. We've now unlocked the Dirty Hound. I brake for dogs only. That's so cool. 6 wheels. Second is the Stinky Sewer. Sewer levels. Every good monster truck game has sewer levels. That's not in a sewer. On every map, the cars will actually assault you for the first 10 seconds of the race, but once you get in front of them, they tend to just become irrelevant, with the occasional jump scare kiss on the rear. This is probably the most iconic track in the game, so naturally I know it pretty well, and it was an easy first place. This map's challenge is unique, though, in that you have to ram into cars to keep them off of the big fan in the middle, like King of the Hill style. In my research on this game, I found one other dude on YouTube who has played it, and this challenge was legitimately so easy that he thought the game broke, and that was the only explanation for how boring it was. Without being too harsh, it did not break. This is just the game. I just kind of sat in the middle the whole time. With that, we've unlocked the Bullfrog, and that's convenient because we're about to encounter some lily pads of the helicopter variety. It's rooftops, right, which, let's be clear, is wicked and awesome. One thing that is particularly great is that it seems as if everything cool that happens in this game happens in a 3-second cutscene. Ah, watch these trucks jump out of a plane! Alright, that's it. Time for a normal race. A normal race that does stop every 5 seconds because you clip into a corner and plummet to your death, though. The geometry and collision is broken. I hate it. But if you actually do get the hang of this track, it's pretty cool. And by this point, I discovered airtime gives you nitro fuel to speed boost, which adds an extra layer of chaos, which is actually a lot of fun. But this game is completely broken. I don't even know. I have no comment. This challenge is about knocking down 4 unique signs across all of the rooftops, which I have no problem with. The issue is that if you make one false move, the game respawns you right in front of a pit, inviting you to kill yourself over and over and over again because you never have enough time to accelerate and gain enough speed to make the jump. This one took me like 6 tries, and it's not even funny to describe. I can't make a joke about it. It's actually just bad game design. It's sad. It's a sad state of the world. I need something to cheer me up, honestly. And you know what would help? If you went down below and smash that subscribe button. Roll over that like button. Roll over that like button with your monster wheels, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the comments and demolish your keyboard. And then just click the comment button. Just do it. It's a safe space. It's not a safe space. We've unlocked the cheap ride. In this economy, I don't think so. Am I right, adult audience? Am I right? The 4th track is Downtown, and I guess we're done with creative names. But hey, watch me explode these cars. And the square geometry throws me off my game a little bit, I'll admit. The challenge, though, run over 20 cars. And I made that comment about difficulty, and now I'm taking it back. There's a little bit of a learning curve on this level, and it's not even because the game's broken. Being a police officer is not easy, guys. It takes me a few attempts. But with the law enforcer unlocked, we head to the frozen forest. Message from above, is that some sort of religious reference? Monster Truck Jesus? This track is nothing special, but oh my gosh, we're actually doing something. We're skydiving, baby. Bullseye! Give it to me again. Get me down this mountain. Feel the power of gravity. That's acceleration in terms of the G constant. I have a physics test tomorrow, I'm sorry. We can now take the Black Bite into the desert, or should I say, the Dusty Springs. We're back to creative names now. It's bare minimum creative, but it's there, right? And I did not run out of boost for this entire level. It's like a trampoline park. The challenge is destroying cactuses, and wait, you can't do that. That's not good. That's like 3 centuries of jail time. No. It's time for the final track of the game with the Bad Moody, and we're taking on the volcano. The heat is on! You can say that again, am I right?
Oh no!
Aside from accidentally disintegrating myself, this was a pretty simple final race. I live on the side of danger, so this was kinda nothing new for me. It also appears as if the other drivers were actually slowing down to let me pass them. I can't confirm that, but you check the tapes and that's pretty odd. The final challenge is to defeat 10 trees, and this is difficult. You actually kinda have to strategize here to maximum tree output. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This one almost took me 3 minutes. Not quite, but almost. And that's it, that's the game. You get to use the afterburner now. You can now play all of the tracks in reverse, and I did, but it's just not that exciting. But once you do, you get the final cutscene. Peace has been restored to the world. Okay, I don't know. Was there a plot that I missed? Like Armageddon was on its way, so you had to race monster trucks to stop it? Maybe the monster trucks were Armageddon? So this is like a villain story? We're the bad guys? The game wouldn't be complete without victory music though, so turn on that jet engine. Just put it right to the microphone. That's good. That sounds great. I don't want you guys to get the impression that the game's music is bad though, so I'll play a little bit in the outro, but That's legitimately it. That is every single facet of Monster Trucks Mayhem. I completed it in its entirety in under an hour, and this is including those failed races and challenges and such. I'm starting to think this was meant to be an arcade game, but the developers accidentally sent their email to Nintendo instead, and then they were too shy to tell them, hey, this wasn't meant for the Wii, but I guess we'll use the Wii controller since you have it. But I don't know. If I learned anything from this game, honestly, you don't have to be good at anything to have fun. Sometimes the worst stuff is the best stuff. You know, I'm something of a poet myself. But that is all for now, so I thank you all so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one.